Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Ruth with Rufu Planning, and I have an unboxing video today with the new Kellofaplan budget collection. So if you're ready to see what it's coming up this Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, stay with me. I'm super excited about this unboxing. This is my first budget planner, like really budget planner. And what best way to start it that with the new year coming, and even even if you want to do it before, because this is an undated planner, you can just start right now. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start now in October, and I can wait to see the progression of it. So if you want to see more videos about me budgeting, let me know. I'm no expert whatsoever. My budgeting experience has been growing through the years. I have my ups and downs. I have very good moments, and then I have very bad moments. But little by little, I have learned how to balance in between the wants and the needs. So let's start with this beautiful box where the planner comes, and it says Planning a Life I Love, the 12-month undated budget planner by Kellofaplan. I love the box. This is like a box that everyone should keep, I think. It's so adorable. And then this is the planner. It says budgeting is the first step towards financial freedom. I love this. The discs are whole disc in black, and they are plastic. And then you have this beautiful cover, and then the back says the more money works for you, the less you have to work for money. And it's the same cover in the front, but with a different quote. Then you have these stripes in the back, and you can change it. So let's say you don't want to have this cover, you can have definitely this cover. Then the same thing as the cover, you have the same design, and it says this is your year, and then you can put your name here. And then we start with the annual financial goals, and it says this year I want to, how I will achieve this goal, and then you have the different ones. This is perfect. So I think one of my annual financial goals is probably to save one tax payment. So I want to say that how I will achieve this goal. I would kind of figure out already with my husband what we're gonna do, just to separate it, because we were doing it different, and it kind of unbalances us a little bit through the months. So I think we're just gonna, like, so we pay our taxes, but we've never been able to save for an extra one, which I think it would be a good idea, and that's what we want to do with this, if it makes sense. I think that will be like a good annual financial goal for us. Yearly recurring expenses. This will be good for all the expenses that you have that usually happen every month or every year. Like, let's say your Amazon Prime membership, maybe it's monthly, maybe it's yearly, so you can put it over here. Mine is monthly, but for example, I think I have one thing that is yearly. I don't remember what it is. Oh my god, I totally blank out, but I know I have yearly memberships. Oh, my Costco membership, if I'm not mistaken, it comes out in August. So every August I will put here that it will be my membership, so I know by month which ones are weekly, monthlies, and which ones are yearlies. And I think that would be a good idea to have it in one page. I have it like in two different things, and I like that because I have it with the quantities. These, I won't put it with the quantities. Maybe I will be able to add like an extra, or yeah, I probably will have to. I don't know yet. This is my first time checking out this planner. So let's see what it is. I'm gonna do another video setting this up so you guys can check what works for me. What works for a 40-year-old woman, married, with 2 incomes and a kid in middle school. So that's how it is going to be. Owner of a small apartment, living in the East Coast. I think that's like plenty enough. Like we have 2 incomes plus my extra income from social media. That is not big, but it's an income that I really appreciate, and I'm thankful to every single one of you that click on my affiliate links and supports me that way. So let's say 2-3 incomes. So yearly bill tracker, I love this one because you have a January, February, March, you have each month, and then you have your bills due. Oh, and if it's an auto pay or not, so you can put it over here. Most of my bills are auto pay, especially the little ones, so I don't have to worry about. I just have to get sure that I'm moving the money accordingly, so I don't cause like imbalances on my account. But this is nice, and then it tells you the due date, the date paid, and the amount paid, which is great because sometimes the amount changes. So my Verizon cell phone bill change like $50. They increase it. So and it's because we got an extra line for my mother-in-law. We're paying for her phone bill now, and so we have like that will change, you know, the amount. Before it was like, let's say it was $100, now it's $150. Okay, I'm just putting examples. That's not how much I pay on my phone bill, but I think that would be really nice, and when it was due and when it was paid. So it's interesting because it says that it was paid on the 7th of October, but it says that it was actually paid on October 8th. So like according to my bank account. So I think like the due date will be the 7th and my date pay will be the 8th. So if that makes sense. What else we have? So we have through all the year. And then we have the subscription tracker. Oh, I like this. So we all have different subscriptions. I have Netflix. I have all this. I have a bunch of streaming services. I don't currently have, I don't pay for cable. I only pay for internet. So I get some streaming services. So especially because my dad is here. When my dad is here most of the time, he really likes to watch like different shows in different channels. So I have to get sure we have this subscription. Crazy enough. Then we have my Peloton membership will go over here. That will be in monthly and quarterly subscriptions. I have no idea what I have that is every quarter. I will have to check. I don't know if I have it, but this is good. So you have by quarters, and then your annual subscriptions. Like I said, Costco. I have another one that is BJ's, that is like Costco for the people that don't know what BJ's is. So that's nice for my annual subscriptions. And the pay in full tracker. This is so like amazing to have this. I love it because sometimes I have done pay in full using my PayPal account. When I purchase like a big bulk of maybe stickers or other things on Etsy, I try to do this so I can take advantage of it. Or when I feel like I want to separate it because it's gonna be, they don't charge me interest when I do it on PayPal, but it is kind of like I can get what I want part in it, and it doesn't like I can plan, I can budget accordingly for that, if it makes sense. I know not for everyone, I know this doesn't work for everyone, but for me, it works perfectly. So this is amazing to have the pay in for tracker. My debt tracker, my debt goals. I have a big loan that I'm already half of it paid, and I'm very proud of it. So I feel this will be great, and that's the only debt, we can call it debt, that we have as a couple. So I don't have any more debt, but this will be nice. Like if you have, I don't know, you have a big loan or you have a couple loans here and there, it would be very like beneficial to know how are you doing and what's your goal for paying out that. And you have, oh, I like this, that you have a reflection at the end. So I think you can go back to it at the end of the year and get sure that you did all that. I think you can also use it for what I see here, and I'm sure that's the case. So I'm so sorry. Don't kill me in the comments. For credit cards. So we have a what is this? We have a Walmart card. So and the thing is that it's not really per se a debt, because let's say I spent $100 this month, we pay right away $100. So we are actually paying like that, and that's it. So we really don't have anything left over or payout left over. So yeah, let's see. So far, only one thing that I will use this for, but I know, there's people that can use it for like loans, credit cards, and all these other stuff that there are away. Retirement savings. This will be great. I have to say, I have a 401k with the company that I work with, and I don't check it that often. So this will be great to check it at least once a month to see how it varies and how it moves, and maybe also check my husband's and get sure that we want to start also putting money on a side and start separating to have like an extra cushion for our retirement. So I think this will be great for that. Donations. Every so often we do donations. I don't know if you guys do GoFundMes and these other things that happen maybe at the schools or other organizations, but this will be good because some of them are, you can put them with your taxes, so this will be great, just to keep track of all of that. I have it right now. I track them in my emails, but sometimes I forget. So this will be great, like to write it down. I feel, to be honest, that when you write on a planner, on any planner stuff, it helps you so much. So I don't say this often because it's very private, and I was talking about it with a friend recently, that she was talking about like if I was gonna vote or not, and this is nothing political. I just want to say it. I want to give reference to what we were talking. So I'm finishing my paperwork to become an American citizen, and this is what I usually don't say it because I don't like to tell that part of me, and it has taken me a while to do all this stuff, but finally we're able to do it. And one question that is asked is how many times I have been out of the country. If I didn't have my planner with me all these years, I wouldn't have been able to answer these questions the most accurate way. Because apparently they don't always like seal your passport, or at least mine did. Like I didn't have any seals whenever I went out of the country. So it was nice to go back on the planners and check out exact dates of when I left, when I came back and everything, because that's what they ask you. So always remember how amazing it is to have a planner and have to have a paper trace and in all these situations. And this is great. I just wanted you guys to know how, like, It's an example that has nothing to do with budget at the end of the day, but it shows you the power of planners and how they work towards your towards you to your benefit, because your memory, at least mine, is not as good as it was before. um, and because it's not, I have to rely a lot on this, and this has helped me tremendously. So this will be great for that, because even though I kind of track it on my email, this will be even better, I know for a fact. So then you have this blank page. I feel like I will use this to map more goals, my financial goals. It would be nice to do that there. And then you have the 12 months undated, which I like, because that means that you can start at any time. You can start right now, you can start in November, you can start in December, you can wait for the new year if you want and start a blank new year with a blank budget. So let's start. A budget is a plan for your money. And then you have, I like that it's a double side, as always. Kellofaplan, perfect with this thing, because that means that you can use this over and over and over and over. And then it starts with monthly budget. You put the month here, and then you put your income, your source of income, and your amount, and then you put your bills and the fixed expenses that you have. And then you put a budget. So let's say you put up here for like grocery shopping, and then you're gonna do grocery shopping in some days, so you can budget for it, and then you can see if you match the actual. Or let's say in my case, like I was talking about Verizon, that I had budgeted for, let's say, $100, but then at the end of the day it was 150. So now my budget versus my actual will change, and I will be able to add everything and see how much it changed. So I will, take it for the next month with the actual. It will be my budget. If I hope it is clear. Variable expenses is like all the different things that it may or it may not happen. Let's say for me, sometimes it will be my the gas. Sometimes gas for me is like more like elevated, and sometimes it's like lower. I think I wouldn't put food here. I think I will put here in variable, actually, and I will put different, because it depends. There's sometimes that happens. Then there's some trips that I do to Costco or BJ's, and I don't do it monthly. I do it, like here and there. Or also, let's say this weekend we are going to Cabela's in Pennsylvania, and then we are also going to Cracker Barrel, because like I love Cracker Barrel. So that's a variable expense for me, because it's not something that it happens usually, so I will put it here. Your debt, like we will talk before, and then your summary, that it's the total in between all of these ones, so then you have a balance of how much you have left over. I think this is important and very necessary. I've been doing this on paper, on my planner, on my daily planner. I've been putting a paper and I've been writing down everything, so I'm really excited to do this, because it will really help me out with seeing what's happening. Then you have your monthly page. I love it because it's very neutral, so you can do whatever you want. You can just put stickers or everything, and I'll show you in a little bit the stickers. And then you have your monthly expense tracker, the day, what you purchased, how you paid, any amount. Let's say I went to Trader Joe's on Monday, October 1st. I don't even know if October 1st was Monday, but let's say it is. Then I purchased, I don't know, I went for different things. Trader Joe's just tells you what to get sometimes. And I paid it with my debit card. And how much was the amount? Let's say $50. So then you go through it, and then you just put your total spend, which is really good, because my husband, he eats out for work. So he usually gets coffee. He gets coffee at home, and then he gets another coffee on the road, because apparently it's not there's like it's not enough coffee for him. So like those were like the monthly expenses that I will be able to track in here too also. And then you have the weekly, these week bills. I love this section that it has here. Oh, you can circle here which one and which week are you, and then by the days of the week. I've seen some people how they use it, and I really like it. I was talking with my sister-in-law about it, and I like how she does it. She tracks it by color depending on the category of what it is. So each, like her husband has a color, her has a color, her dog has a color, her cat has a color. And then like there's different bills for other stuff that happens. So she color codes it so she knows what to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then at the end I will put like the amount over here, and I think that will be great. And then you have all of those pages repeating, and then at the end of the month, instead of a currently page, you have this 30-day savings challenge. And what are you saving for? That is something nice because it will go along with this beautiful thing that I have. I've been saving money. Actually, I had to take out money from here because the month was over, but let me show you what I have. So I have these envelopes. So let's say this is October. I have to save 20, 50, 10, 80, 40, and 50. These I will link it in the description. I don't have affiliate link or anything, but I love her products. And I will put her name here, her Instagram handle, so you can go and check her out. She's amazing. And I like these envelopes. I got it from her. It's for the whole year. And I've been saving constantly. I saved September. I took out the money already. But I've been saving, and it's nice. I actually have to move this from there. I have another one, and I really like it. It's really, really nice. Let me just move this here because this is empty, because I moved the money to a different envelope with different things. So October, I have to start saving and just put it here, and that's what I will put here. Like I will put the amount for and saving for budget in general. Like let's say this month I'm saving towards Christmas. As much as I can, I will save October and November towards it. So I think that would be a good idea. My savings for September, they went to pay my daughter's braces, which was great. I'm really happy because this is extra money that I was able to, budget to be able to do these budgeting challenges that I do monthly. So I was able to do that. But let's say October, I will put the savings for, I'm saving it for Christmas. So I will put that in, and we'll put the amount of how much it is. And then you have the next month. So we're just gonna see all the colors. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. I love this little piggy. And I love the colors. I love the colors that she used. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. It's so true. Budgeting has only one rule: to not go over budget. Yes. Used correctly, a budget does not restrict you. It should empower you. The greatest wealth is to be content with little. I have like a little bit of I don't know, like that's a problem when you have so many stickers. But I know what she means. Budgeting is not about limiting yourself, it's about making the things that excite you possible. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. So true. Budgeting is the first step towards financial freedom. It's not your salary that makes you rich, it's your spending. If you don't get serious about your money, you will never have serious money. Wow, that's so true. A budget is not about restricting what you can spend. It gives you permission to spend it without guilt or regret. And the last one is beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. That is so, so true. And this one, actually, it's not a month. This one is different trackers. So this first one is a savings tracker, and you have a savings goal, and you have different small goals here, which I think it will be great to do it for my monthly goals too. And you have all of these ones. Oh, that's so great. I can do every month. And then budget plan for, and then you have it over here, what you're budgeting for. So in my case, for example, one good example for budgeting the plan for, it will be for Disney. So Disney will be what my budget plan for, and then the category will be different categories. So let's say food, I don't know, like buying clothing or any, you know, souvenir or stuff like that. Let's say gas, what else, hotel, etc. So it will be nice to have this for that. I can't wait to start putting all these ready so you guys can see it. And then we have online order tracker, which is great because I think we all order online. You guys are gonna order all this, so you might as well have it all here. And it's great because sometimes you forget what you order. I don't know how many times my husband asked me, did you order something? And I have an app that is amazing. It's called Shop, and that's how I track it. But I've seen that there's sometimes it doesn't track everything. I don't know what it is, but there's some pages that it doesn't track. And I recently realized that, and something came and I was like, what is this? When did I order it? So this is a great thing because you will be able to have it. You purchase, you write it down. And it also will let you see how much are you spending every month on ordering. And if it's something that, if it's a want or a need, even if it's a want, if it's something that you really was necessary in that moment, or it's a want that could have wait. I see it that way. Can my want can wait? You know, is there anything else first that I have that it has to be more important, that I could allocate that money for? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of online order tracker. I think Kellofaplan knows that we order a lot online. So if you order a lot on her page or on Amazon, I think you're covered with this. And then you have this big jar with your savings tracker and what's your saving goal and your plan. I think it's like your plan of what to do with it. So that's great. And then you have blank pages. At the end, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 blank pages, and that's it for this planner. I think it's a very, very complete planner. I will probably add 1 or 2 things that I need to have there just from my other like I didn't do really like budgeting planner, but I had like small inserts here and there that I used, so I think it would be good to have it all together. And I think it will like help me just to start like definitely in my first budgeting planner. I'm so excited, and I'm also nervous and scared. Seriously, it's I think this is like the first time that I've really have said, okay, I really need a planner right now if I on budgeting, if I really want to achieve all these extra money goals that I want to achieve. Like we want to get a home, a bigger home, a house. So my neighbors, I don't know, like it's super late at night when I'm recording this video because on purpose I decided to wait late. So the baby's sleeping, my neighbors are sleeping. Supposedly, if you have a small kid, I was sleeping early. But no, they're doing noise. So I lost the track of what I was saying. But I think I'm gonna repeat it again. I'm nervous, I'm worried of how this is gonna go. I usually get worried when it's something that is kind of unknown for me. And but I know I have big goals that I want to achieve this year. I really want us to get a home, a bigger home, because my dad needs a room for himself when he comes and visit us, and he might be living with us like 6 months here, 6 months there. So we want to have like space for him that he can call it his own. I want to have my own space also where I can plan and where I don't have any more neighbors except my family that are bothering me with noises, where I can have all my planners and everything in one spot, all my stickers, all my stuff, my Cricut, all display and everything, so I can do my crafting station where I can have all my books, you know, all together and do like a really nice like bookcase thing. I think that would be nice, where I can like maybe have a special place for my Peloton and all my exercise and workout things. I really want to achieve that, and the only way to achieve that is by budgeting. And I think this is the right moment where to start, because it's never too late to start to really thinking about these things. Okay, so let's go now with the 2 new books that she has. She has Budget Basics Volume 2, and now a train is passing. What's my luck, people? But we're just gonna go ahead and do it and deal with the noise. And then we have a Build Basics Volume 3. So let's start with the Budget Basics Volume 2. And oh my god, this is so cute. So it goes perfectly along with the color palette of the planner. You have like different things. You have the credit card, money, the piggy, shopping cart, envelope, I guess it's like for saving envelope, coins, a car. You have 2 pages of that, and it's in white matte paper. Then you have in clear some quotes, and it repeats the quotes in 2 pages. Then you have these cute stickers that I have: bill due, pay in for payments, savings, stuff envelopes, that's nice, credit card due, payday, bill due, house payment, card payment, monthly budget. And you can put it on those that's perfect maybe for the monthly, or you can put it on your weekly. I will do that too, or I will use this too. And then you have this one with the space, so you can put the amount. You have subscription, payment due, paying for, rent or mortgage, childcare payment if you have that, card payment, bill due, payday. You have 2 pages of that. And then you have your monthly boxes, which they are nice. And then you have your long box and these like how would I call it, small rectangular boxes and your checklist. And you have different ones, and it's all in the same color palette, which I like. I like these boxes. I like to use them on my weekly pages. This is so nice. Like the colors are so nice of it. Then you have these ones that they are headers, but you can use it also to put here, like let's say I don't know, like you have a payment for Patreon, for example, and you put Patreon, and then you just put how much is going.